mate, a terrible first half today, but we improved second half with 10 men. What was your thoughts about that?
Yeah, well, obviously I won't forget how we played in the first half. But I was proud of how we reacted in the second half. Would have been easy to come away losing 4-5, 6-0. But the lads dug in with 10 men. They ran hard, they worked hard. We played some good football second half. But as I say, I won't be forgetting the first half.
We were discussing at half time, wondering if you'd go damage limitation at half time, but you didn't, did you? You went for it.
No, well, I mean, we said minimum 2-0 at half time. We said it can be no worse than 2-0, then it wasn't. Shout for a penalty maybe, a few little half chances second half where if we get one, we're back in it a little bit. But yeah, the damage was done in the first half, especially obviously going out with 10 men as well, made it very difficult.
And Dino's red card didn't help. Have you spoken to him? What was he thinking of?
Yeah, no, I haven't spoken to Dean yet. I'm sure we'll have a chat at some point. But bad decision from Dean. Bad choice, and yeah, that's where we are with that one at the moment.
I mentioned it last week when we spoke, and we're lacking creativity. And I know it was difficult with 10 men, but that was the case again today, wasn't it?
Yeah. It is, and I think the way the games are panning out at the moment, it's a bit rough and tumble in the first half, which I know it's going to be in this league all the time. But at some point, we have to calm the game down, and we have to use some of the great players that we've got. As the second half, we did. Shea's controlling the match a little bit better in the second half, getting on the ball, bringing in the wide boys. So I know it's there. It's up to me to find a way to get it out of us in the first half of games, and not just play well in the second halves.
Did anybody deserve a mention for playing well today?
No, I think all the lads did well second half. We challenged them at half time, we had a few words, and they responded well. But to know that we're capable of that in the first half is a concern. As I say, we have to do something about it in the next week.
We've signed a player, and he played the last couple of minutes today. Can you tell us something about him?
Well, Lucas been coming training from the reserve team for the last couple of weeks. He's done very well, and we want that environment at the club where people come and train hard. Young lads are working well in training. Then they deserve a chance to come with us, and they deserve a chance to come on the pitch, and that's what he got today. And I thought it was right to give him some minutes.
There was no Aidan Harewood today. He phoned in sick, is that right?
Yeah, so he's been struggling with a few injuries, but he's been ill all week, and he wasn't 100% today. And with being as ill as he has been all week, there would be no benefit of him coming to play today. Fingers crossed, a Saturday off. Hopefully, rest his groins as much as anything else, and he should be ready for next Saturday.
Is David Atkinson anywhere near making a return?
No, I think David will be another 2 weeks at least. But again, we don't need to be rushing people back to get injured again. So he's got a programme, he'll be working through that. And obviously sooner David's back the better. But yeah, not for a couple of weeks just yet.
Last time I spoke to you, you mentioned strengthening the management team. Is there any update on that?
No, there's no updates, but hopefully the next couple of days we'll be able to announce something. Obviously get a bit of support in for me personally, but also a bit of support in for the rest of the team.
And it's Lincoln United at home next week. They're down in the bottom end of the league with us. Is there such a thing as a 6-pointer at this stage of the season?
Yeah, no, I won't be calling them 6-pointers just yet. I think it's another game that we have a chance of winning, and a home game that we should be winning. So I guess it's up to us now. We've got 2 training sessions now through the week to come up with a plan that's going to give us the best chance of winning the match.
Thank you very much for that, mate.
Thank you.